My name is Dr. Von Crazy, and welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2! Last time we did, crud. Electra's Blade quest, and this time, let's stop up at Yaklow's Inn for a rest. Oh, this very bad! Vale not come out of room! We cannot leave in if Vale not come out of room. Maybe we could go knock on room door? Hey, Vale, what's up? You'd better not be sick. Vale, sun already up! Wakey, wakey. Is something wrong? Vale, not wakey, wake. Maybe. I do remember her saying he wasn't much of a morning person. Maybe he's still sleeping. Could I go and wake her up? Yeah, do it. What's happening? Well, he's conscious, but he doesn't exactly look awake. Can you stop making such a racket when I'm trying to sleep? Come on, sleeping beauty. Wake up and smell the coffee, and get your arse in gear. Huh? Morning? Seriously? Nah, I'm gonna sleep for a bit longer, thanks. Oh, no you don't. Come on, up you get. It's morning, so what? There's a new one every single day, you know. I didn't get to sleep till the sun came up. Leave me to it, will you? Well, what is it with you and mornings? Huh? Well, thing is, I'm actually a night stalker. Wow, a night stalker! Dora amazed! So Vale has special reaction to sunlight? Yep, sunlight has this strange effect on me. I lose power. I disappear. Wow, awesome! Yes, awesome! That's the deal, so you'd better let me get some sleep. Thing is, there's this thing inside me, the Geist Chevalier. You better be careful. It can run riot. Geist Chevalier? Run riot? That's right. If I don't get enough rest, then I can't control it. So if you don't want it to go crazy, then it's nap time. Hey, that nonsense won't work. Come on! Worth a try. Vale's weakness, that is me all over. I cannot get up in the mornings. Mornings are just not alright. But, well, with that done, let's head to Argentum. Before we start Adenine's quest, we have to collect all 4 tomes of Moritha. The first one and the second one we got at an auction in Argentum and Reiterate bookstores, and this is the third one. Ah, you must be Adenine. That's right. Are you here to deliver the tome of Moritha I ordered? No, actually I was the tome's previous owner. Oh, really? What, you came by to bring it personally? I'm so sorry. It seems the tome may have been lost in transit from Adenine. What? Well, not so much lost as the entire vessel carrying the delivery may have shipwrecked. That's awful! Upon receiving your letter, I entrusted the tome to a courier so that it might reach Argentum as quickly as possible. But the courier got attacked by monsters and sank or something? Precisely. You sounded so very enthusiastic in your letter, so I feel I had to apologize personally for this regrettable loss. Hey, it's not your fault. It's the monsters of the courier who are to blame. You are more gracious than I deserve. But will not this present a terrible obstacle to your research? Don't you worry. I have a conflict to salvage her. I've heard it was around Dumon's shipyard in Gormont. Alright then, if we know the location, that ought to be enough. Thanks for letting us know, Tavessa. Oh, it's the least I could do. I'm glad I was able to make up for your loss, if only a little. Next up, we have to go salvage right near Umon's shipyard in Gormont. I used a golden cylinder and got it first try. For the final tome, we want to talk to Cressy and Theoswar. Me supposed to be giving Tome of Moritha to some strange blade. Blade is friend of yours? Pleasure to meet you. Name of Crazy Temtem. Me, people always tell me a strange name for Nopon, but me quite fond of its unusual flavor. Anyway, me sent letter to Strange Blade, but have no intention of handing over Tome for free. Crazy is greatest collector of unusual items in all Tantal, only willing to trade for other rare and interesting items. When judge rare and unusual items, me always quantify exact numerical excitement quotient. This because Crazy only desire items that make heart go pitter-pat and leap with excitement. So yes, friends bring items with excitement quotient exceeding 100, then we trade. Just give him the cute fluffy ears at the bottom. Everything else will give you progress, but cute fluffy ears... Oh, my wings, how eccentric! Me has never seen such avant-garde combinations, such artistic innovation. Impact takes breath away. Heart of Crazy went pitter-pat and looped the loop all right. Me go home right away, melt this next to fireplace, and call all friends round to admire. Here is promised item in exchange. 1 Tome of Moritha. Crazy was going to collect all tomes by self, but here Strange Blade already have 3, so better to hand found or hope to Strange Blade have plenty of luck deciphering tomes. Yeah, the ears give you 100 progress.
Astounding! Stupendous! What a momentous find!
You gave me a jump.
Please, listen! This may well be the discovery of the century!
Look, just chill out for a second, Adenine.
What's all this about?
Oh, please, excuse me. I got a little excited, I suppose. I've been reading through all the tomes of Moritha we collected, and after deciphering all 4 volumes, it seems they reveal the location of a long-lost ancient stone tablet.
That sounds dull. All that reading, and that's what you got.
Now, isn't that enough? It's knowledge from the past.
So, what kind of thing is this ancient tablet?
Well, seeing as how the books are known as Tomes of Moritha, I imagine it would contain wisdom from Moritha. In other words, ancient knowledge on a slab. The greatest treasure known to man. Cool, huh? Are you all excited yet? Why don't we go looking for it together?
Well, that does sound interesting. I think we should do it, Rex.
I didn't think you'd be so keen, Pyra.
Well, I mean, it's like a treasure hunt, no?
Yeah, I guess. Sure, let's get preparations in order and go.
Oh, boy! Yeah! Woo! I knew you'd agree. Thank you, friends. Right, fortune favors the bold. Let's go.
No, see, I said preparations, didn't I?
Let's start the quest, Limits of Awareness. So, what do we have to do? We want to go to the Aegis Hammer. Ah! I never gave, Adenine new core chips. So, I think I'll use one of the ones I won from, Relentless Aruduran. I think pure attack is best on her. Since we're going to the Aegis Hammer, I recommend that you don't start this quest after Chapter 10, because that's when Pernicious Benf appears. I don't know if we've met Pernicious Benf, but it's a super boss, and you don't want to be fighting it when you're weaker than it. It's tough. But since it's New Game Plus, I haven't actually triggered Chapter 10 yet. I will be triggering it later because Telos' Blade quest needs to have Chapter 10 to start it, but it's not started yet on this file. Let's look in this excavation. I might not have enough. I don't have enough. Alright, I've got Wolfric now. And let's open this up. Oh, come on! I put Dromark on Rex. And we get a glowing tablet.
Astounding! So this is the ancient tablet.
That's clearly more than just a stone slate.
At least it looks like a tablet, I guess. Still, seems flimsy.
Is that floating?
How about that weird little box? Suspicious?
It looks like some sort of device for showing pictures floating in thin air.
What a bizarre idea.
What kind of scientific wizardry is this? Truly, the ancients' grasp of technology was on a level we could only dream of.
Adenine? Doesn't that look like writing?
Oh, yeah, now you mention it.
It's cool if I have a fiddle about with it, right?
No, Zeke, it is not cool.
Why?
You can't fiddle about with ancient artifacts. What if you break something? The construction looks delicate. We have to handle it very carefully.
Sorry, I guess.
So, did you find any ancient knowledge yet?
Not quite yet. Let's see. What's this now? It's asking us to input some numbers or letters.
1, 2, 3. There's space for 12 characters in total.
Oh, right. I see now.
Any insight, Adenine?
It's a challenge. The ancients are challenging me to solve this riddle. Now I'm feeling determined. Everyone, to solve the puzzle of this stone tablet, I shall retire to my room. What? Adios!
So... she's just gone?
Yeah, she's gone.
Something tells me it's Merc mission time. Wait, hold on. Oh, it's not Merc mission time. We want to go to the Goldsmith warehouse. Please enter password. Oh, we don't know this, do we? X, E. Oh, there's no N. 4, I, C, W, T, D, H, 5, Z, P. I guess blind guessing isn't gonna get us very far. Maybe if we tried enough times we'd hit on a solution eventually, but it would take a while. Yeah, that doesn't sound like much fun. If the key to this tablet lies anywhere, it will probably be in some kind of ancient tome. That would make sense. Perhaps it would be quicker if we found the appropriate texts first. Could I ask for a bit of help from the mercenaries too? Of course! Let's find whatever clues we can to unlock this tablet's mystery. Now it's Merc time. I'm starting to feel low on things to do while Merc missions are finishing, so why not go around and complete some of the Tornin Blade's heart-to-hearts, I figure. Each Tornin Blade has a heart-to-heart, but they're special. They all require at least one other Tornin Blade with you when you view them. This one over here, I believe, requires Cressidas and Mikhail. Nope, Cressidas and Sever.
Ah, this is the life. The wind on your face, the air in your lungs. It feels like freedom, This is the kind of place that makes you glad to be alive.
What are you saying? You talk like you aren't always free to do as you please.
Is something wrong with your eyes? Does this look like freedom to you? Following a group of brats and nop on like a teacher on a school outing?
You do it because you like 'em, right?
Like 'em? I do it because I have no choice. Ha ha ha!
You seem to enjoy it anyway.
Maybe something is wrong with your eyes.
You're talkative today, Sever.
You think? I suppose I'm just in a good mood. Talkative or not, I'm always keeping a watchful eye over everyone.
Ah, good one. More like you're always wandering around doing your own thing.
You've always got something to shout back at me, haven't you?
Wah! Why'd you prefer going alone?
Alone is just easier. Nobody to burden you. Besides, the phrase lone wolf has something of a ring to it.
You're a blade, though. You can't survive on your own like that.
You don't think I know that?
So you feel like we're just holding you back?
No, not at all. No need to go cry about it. It's all fine. I don't have any particular objection to being around you. And I certainly don't feel held back. If anything, it's rather enjoyable. It's as Cressida says, without a driver, I cannot continue living. I envy those who are able to live alone. That's all I meant. You don't need to concern yourselves over me, got it?
Ha ha! You're a character, Sever.
Shut up, you. That counts as concerning yourself.
And that's Sever's heart-to-heart lone wolf. And that'll get him his heartless kill skill. In the Elethra ruins, we have Akos's heart-to-heart. Elethra ruins are quite this stimulating location, wouldn't you agree? There could be no better place to perform one of my scripts. Though it is in a state of some disrepair. Perhaps it needs a little fixing up. Hey, Akos, how about you shut up and make dinner? Trust me, you'll be more used to everyone cooking than writing those vapid scripts of yours. How terribly rude. I find those scripts most intriguing. Thank goodness at least my driver possesses some measure of taste. I was actually starting on a script starring you as the hero. But now I think I will praise you yet more flatteringly than I had intended. You will be the finest of heroes, a master of the pen and sword alike. Seriously? Have you forgotten who you're talking about here? Petroka, I will depict you as a worthless glutton with a fondness for midday naps. That seems accurate. What? Hey, I'm not worthless. Sure, I procrastinate a bit sometimes, but I kick ass when it counts. True, but we have a formidable party of fighters. Including a worthless layabouts girl will add to the variety and make the story much more entertaining. That's fine, but you don't have to model your worthless layabouts girl after me. I want to give you your chance to shine, my dear Petroka. It would be most tragic if you were lost among the crowds. Then give me a more shiny sort of role. The role of worthless layabouts glutton is not to your liking. The role of worthless layabouts glutton is extremely not to my liking. I see. Then Morag, I will give you the role of the layabouts girl instead. I fear I may be a little old for that position. Besides which, would the plot progress with a layabout for the hero? Dear me, you are all so picky. And that's the heart-to-heart, the literary life. He's a writer. He writes scripts and stuff. Makes sense. This heart-to-heart insight that Titan wants Cressida and Mikhail. Man, what a view! I like this boat. Oh, I didn't know you were interested in Titan battleships, Mikhail. I don't care much about the Titan part, but the tech element I find fascinating. Don't you get excited just looking at it? I just want to tinker with it all. Give me a hand, will you, Cressidas? Yeah, let me at it. You seem well suited to manual labor. Are you making fun of me? I mean, sure, I have muscles. Anyone who's not blind can see that. That is true, but... Tell you what, if you're so interested in my strength, why don't I give you a little demonstration? Let's see. What if I lifted that Titan battleship? How? I don't think that's possible. Ha 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 ha! Yeah, you're right. But I could probably manage Archelon over there. Cressidas, how about no? If you break Adenine hardware, we'll all be paying for it. Why does that sound like a familiar story? Then how about something like this? Driver throwing. I bet I can throw mine farther than anyone else. Good idea, that. I'm sure the Ardanian military won't mind, at least. Ah ha 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 ha! It's on, then. Let's do it! Wait, please, let's not do anything rash. Shut up and watch. Putting your life in your blade's hands is what drivers do. Huh? Ha! A narrow escape, as it were. I think I will refrain from mentioning physical strength to Cressidas again. That's the heart-to-heart muscle power complete, and if you haven't been to Clear Sky Beach yet, this is a decent way of getting there, I guess. Having the fortitude and water mastery to get here certainly isn't difficult, but in the Verd Carpentry Workshop, we have a heart-to-heart with Petroka. Hey, you've got a pretty good bunch of firewood there. We should be able to cook some pretty tasty rice with this. Cook rice? Well, yeah. That's why I asked you to gather the firewood and find me a place for a campfire. In the rain? What are we cooking rice for? What do you think it's for, genius? To eat, of course. Hey, Akos, you got everything ready? Yes, I have the equipment, the spices, and the script right here. Oh, are you burning the script? Is it a fire starter? Huh, wait, Akos is doing the cooking? What about you, Petroka? I'm here for the eating. Right, of course you are. Why did I even ask? There's no point in expecting my sister to be able to cook. Outside of weapons collecting and tidying up, she has no skills whatsoever. Shut up, you! Less mouthing off and more rice cooking. Yes. Why must I be cursed with such a domineering sister? Though some would say that's her best quality. Hang on, she's good at tidying up? What's that face for? Does it surprise you that tidying up is a skill of mine? Well, frankly, yeah. And what's that supposed to mean? So what if I'm a tidy person? Calm down, my dear Petroka. This may actually surprise you all, but my sister is quite the orderly type. She claims it irritates her to no end when things are left out of place. She even lines all the weapons she collects up in order of size. She's a real stickler for these things. Listen, Petroka, isn't it weird to be so obsessive like that when you're so, crude? Excuse me, if it's a fight you're after, I'll give you one. Oh, wait, I get it. I know what this is about. You're the catastrophically untidy type, aren't you? I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, yeah, I know your type. You act cute, but at home you turn every room into a den of trash. Yeah, people like that are the worst. My driver will agree with me on that one, right? Well, no one likes a messy type. Not that I can exactly talk on that front. Shut up! Don't answer the question seriously! So, Mithra, ready to correct... if you apologize now, I might be willing to give you a few tidiness pointers. Not in a million years. Ha! Well, don't come crying to me when Rex gives up on you. I'm absolutely terrible at keeping things tidy. Even my computer's disorganized. In the Avil shopping district, we have this heart-to-heart with Mikhail and Petokra. Hey, baby, you're looking good. That smile's worth 1,000,000 G. What, are you talking to me? What a creep. Don't be like that. Although I kinda dig it when you call me names. Leave me alone. Ugh. You heard the lady. Cut it out, Mick. What, Petroka? Why you gotta butt in on my sweet moment of bliss? Sweet? Oh, please. He looked ready to barf. You sweet, naive girl. He was just playing hard to get. Girls are cute like that. You keep telling yourself that. There's no helping your sick brain anymore, is there? Did you come all this way just to bother innocent women? But of course, what about it? I've heard this store is popular with the ladies. Oh boy. Now listen, this is an important part of my quest for self-improvement. This? So you're improving yourself to be an even bigger perv. No, Petroka. You know what makes a good man. A little attention from a good woman, that's what. Those ones aren't even giving you the time of day, though. Ugh. Come on, driver, back me up here. You think I'm a good man, right? Not particularly. I think not. What? Saw it coming. My driver! I trusted you, and yet you replay my heartless words and wound my soul. Petroka, let me seek comfort in your tender embrace. He won't. Like hell. Don't you reject me too. You're basically the only one I have left here. I told you to piss off. Don't be so stubborn. Who's being stubborn? I see. You still think I'm joking, huh? Well now, to prove how serious I am, I'll do anything you ask of me. She's gonna ask you to screw off. If you tell me not to pester other girls, I won't. And if you tell me to learn to eat sour pickled plums, well, I'll surely try. Come on, say it. Anything at all. My seriousness is on the line. Alright, smash up your core crystal then, would you? So harsh! I thought you said you'd do anything. That's a very literal reading. Oh, and here I thought you were serious about me. I'm sorry, I may have taken it too far. So you admit you were toying with me. As punishment, you will be the party pack horse. That should give you time for self-improvement. Come on, Petroka, please! Petroka's great. I can see why they put her in so many heart-to-hearts. On the Isle of Urchon, you can find Abrona and Akos's heart-to-heart. Oh my, such a wonderful place! Yes, indeed. I must admit, it's a dramatic scene. Looking at it is like a spur to my creative energy. Akos, you think you'll write another play? Perhaps. Gazing out at a vista like this, it's like a churning sea of possibilities. I mean, for example, a story of a woman who took to the skies on wings of freedom. Sounds way interesting. I want to hear more. Akos, you must write that story. I can't bear it if you don't. Abrona, it's easier said than done. Ideas need to crystallize a little first, but perhaps you could be the inspiration for this story? Inspiration? I mean, because you fly on wings of freedom. You're wild and untamable, and you've already got wings. Oh, am I now? Why don't you try flying a little for me right here? Yes, of course.
You don't let reality hold you back. I guess you're a free spirit like me.
Of course I am. I'm the very picture of freedom. Although, sometimes I wonder whether what I have is actually freedom. I mean, a braid always shares the fate of their driver, right? Doesn't that mean we're kind of tied down by our drivers? You could hardly call that freedom. Abrona, you surprise me. What? How? That's awfully insightful. It seems the genius of my story has inspired you in turn. I always thought you were just fired by raw, unthinking desires and whimsical emotion. Akash, you're skating on thin ice. I'm actually very thoughtful underneath. Like, let's say I've got some of my favorite Tantalese porridge here. And let's say Zeke is about to eat it. My stomach says eat it, but my conscience says let my driver have it. Real freedom is being able to choose whether I sit back and let them eat that, or ask them to let me have some. And that choice is up to me, Abrona. So in a way, I'm the driver of me. Being able to choose, that's real freedom. Yes, you can make choices, and those choices lead to consequences. All of that is under your control. Although, I have to say I can't quite picture you making either of those choices. If I was to bet on it, I'd have said you'd punched your driver and taken all the grub for yourself. Would you really consider any other option? Realistically, that probably is what I'd decide to go for.
Hold it, doesn't that mean you're just selfish?
Well, choosing to be selfish is a kind of freedom too. Not being tied down by anything, living for myself, not doing anything nasty and boring, only fun things. That's the sort of life I want. Yes, you're the ideal inspiration for my free-spirited heroine. This is going to be the greatest comedy of all time. Well, that settles it. I'll keep doing whatever I want. Otherwise, Akash's story would be ruined. And that's Abrona's heart-to-heart, free as a bird. Perdita's heart-to-heart is at this stall in, Garfont Village.
Tell me, good sir, is this the extent of your wares?
Sure is. What you see is what you get.
Alas, it seems the treasures I seek are nowhere to be found.
On another weapon shopping spree, Perdito?
That is hardly an accurate assessment. Unlike you, I am not in the habit of purchasing every weapon that I set eyes upon.
Hey, I have some standards too, you know.
You are too flighty, Petroka. At least try to give each weapon the attention it deserves.
Oh, shut up. I'm not the one with 4 arms and a weapon in each.
Which weapon's your favorite?
My preferred weapon. I think I have none. I could not call myself a warrior if I discriminated between the tools at my disposal. The spear, the axe, the sword, the hammer. A true warrior should be able to wield all with equal proficiency. Each weapon has its strengths and its weaknesses. As a wielder of 4 weapons, my greatest strength is that I can use whichever the situation calls for.
Mastering 4 different weapons, eh? Talk about the heart of a warrior. You're something else, Perdido.
It is not an easy path, for certain. But I believe with enough strength of will, nothing is impossible. Come, I will show you how it is done.
Wow. Well, good luck with that. Glad I'm not this guy's driver.
What do you mean by that, Petroka? Naturally, you will train with us too.
What? What have I got to do with this?
Enough of your whining. We begin training right here, right now. Hurry and make preparations.
Training isn't gonna give me 4 arms, you know. I'm not doing it, no way.
Yo, Adenine's back. I heard about someone with an old book about the tablet. Let's go and see if they'll let us have a look. Our next objective is to talk to a few people and get information about the tablet from them. Oh, where exactly are they? Here we are. There's one over here near the Golden flight deck. Hi there. What do you want? People want after something in particular? We're investigating a certain ancient tablet. Ancient tablet? Yep, it's transparent, really thin, and floats in the air. Sound very unusual. Me has heard of ancient technology to make words and pictures float in air. Maybe this tablet related to that technology. We heard you might have an ancient tome related to that tablet. Is it true? Me does have tome from that era. Might contain information about strange tablet. Friends want to read tome? Really? You'd let us? Yes. Friends need to decipher tome by selves, though. I've got 4 extra ancient wisdom from doing all the things. How was it, Adenine? It did seem like the text was about the right kind of ancient technology, but there wasn't much about that tablet in particular. All I could find was a weird name that said E46S. You don't think that's... Of course! It must be part of the 12-character code! Why the tome can't list the whole code in one go, I don't know, but at least it's progress. Yep, it's all thanks to you guys. And we get the Morthan Tablet 2. I'm doing them out of order, rather in the order of areas by time we visited them. Next up, in Argentum, we want to talk to this guy near the salvager shop. Excuse me, can I ask you something? Yes. What big voice for? I heard that you might have an ancient tome that mentions something about an ancient tablet. Could I have a look at it? Girogi have many tomes like that. Need more information about tablet you interested in. Well, it's transparent, really thin, and floats in the air. You sure that really tablet? Of course, it's clearly packed full of ancient information. Thin and floating in air. Ah! Girogi do remember seeing picture like that in tome. Perfect. Could we take a look at it? 10,000 G. You're charging us just to take a look at it? Tome was not easy to get hands on. Very valuable item. If not willing to pay, Girogi suggests friends leave. Well, I guess it was a bit naive of us to expect you to show us such a valuable text for free. Rex, what do you think? What? Let's pay that 10,000 G. Always pleasure doing business. Here is tome you ask for. Look all you like. This definitely seems to be a picture of the tablet we found. It's covered in weird writing, though. How am I meant to read any of this? Don't worry, I can take care of that.
This is most interesting.
What does it say? It looks like this is an explanation of how that tablet works. The text's pretty faded, so there are quite a few bits I can't read. But there was a bit that said XE36. Wait, I had the XE, right? It seemed to be part of the tablet's name. The tablet has a name? That's pretty weird. Hang on, Adenine. What if that isn't a name? Oh! It could be part of the 12-character code we're looking for. Nice work, Adenine. That's the Morthan Tablet 1. Finally, just outside Theoscaldia Palace, we want to talk to Archelon. Hi, I'd like to take out an ancient tome about ancient floating tablets. Floating tablets? Yeah, there's this weird thin tablet that floats in the air. We need to know more about it. Well, we do have one book that might be relevant to your needs. The thing is, nobody has ever been able to read it. Don't worry, I should be able to handle that. Level 4 accurate. Yeah. So, what'd it say? Well, if I'm honest, it was pretty difficult. I could only decipher bits and pieces. But I managed to get a string of characters that seemed relevant. It said 19A3. I'm sure this has to be part of the 12-character code we're looking for. If you found out that much, that's all that matters. Yep, we're getting closer to the day when we unlock that tablet's secrets. Morphin Tablet 3 obtained. And that's Adenine's password complete. We found out the text and the password, so let's head back to the Argentum warehouse. The first character is E, and then, no, X, then E, then 3, then 6, then E, W, O, D? 1, 5, A, oh, crap. Alright. Once more! X, E, 3, 6. E, 4, 6, S. 1, 9, A, 3. Password accepted, access granted. Beautiful. Whoa! Yippee-ki-yay! I got a response! That's the tablet mystery solved, then. No, I don't think we can consider it completely solved just yet. Say again? Well, this stone tablet seems to be indicating the world tree. Isn't a part of it glowing? Yes, bravo! Well spotted, Morag. After we unlocked the tablet, that part lit up. I think it's showing us part of the world tree called the data processing room. If we go there, something should be waiting for us. But there's no way to know until we actually go and check? Quite. I have a duty to investigate as soon as possible. Hey, Adenine, what are you? There she goes again. Yeah, but going alone to the world tree, that's a whole new level of reckless. She's a blade, she'll be fine. We should hurry after her. Here in the data processing room, we want to go, over here or so. I haven't actually activated the quest since I completed the password, but I believe, yes, we want to hit this control panel.
This is momentous. Oh, but what is this?
She's in her own little world.
Classic Adenine.
Jeez. Adenine, stop running off by yourself.
Hold up, Nia.
Huh?
There's something inside the room.
An enemy.
It would appear to be the room's guardian.
Adenine, it's not safe in there!
Save your breath. She's not listening.
Bad news! Going for Adenine! Adenine, run!
Stop the shouting! Can't you see you're breaking my concentration? What? How dare you come in here and interfere with my research? I was just getting to the good bits, too. You're not going to put a damper on my curiosity and studiousness. That's a promise. Understood? Get the picture? Shut up and let me work.
We probably shouldn't let Adenine have all the fun.
Let's get in there and help, Rex.
Adenine! We haven't used her in combat yet. He is the absolute best support in the game. He is supreme at support arts. Her main draw is her ability to increase the entire party's effectiveness against elemental weaknesses. Normally, elemental weaknesses deal 2.2 times damage. At level 1, he increases that... by 2.2, I mean 1.2. At level 1, he increases that to 1.8, and at level 5 to 2.2. He also increases blade combo effectiveness with her element wisdom battle skill and enemy item drop rate with treasure wisdom.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
Seriously, I thought we were done for a moment there. Hey, Adenine. Suddenly I'm more afraid of her than those monsters.
So, Adenine, will you be able to make use of this ancient wisdom?
This room is like a witness to the ancient sophistication. There's all sorts of mind-blowing information stored here. It's a wondrous treasure trove of knowledge. I'm so very, very glad we all came here. Oh, it's overwhelming. I might faint.
Anything we can use, like, right now?
Nope.
Nope.
Deciphering the tomes? And then that tablet-like device as well? All of that took considerable time as it is. But it was a nop-on child's play compared to the stuff in here. If I wanted to crack all of this, it'd take 1,000 years.
That is a long time.
All you drivers would have to find a way to stay alive for me for all that time.
Tora think that unlikely.
Classic Adenine.
No kidding.
Adenine, should we head back? You've been at it for a while. What are you saying? I've got no intention of moving. If you want to go back, then by all means, be my guest. I'll just live here from now on. No way, girl. We've got bigger fish to fry. But I don't want to. I don't want to be anywhere else. If I don't research this place, who do you think will? This is of vital importance to everyone on Allrest. I can't deal with this. I can see you won't budge. Go ahead then, study it as much as you want. Awesome. Thanks, driver dearest. I just love understanding, and I'm glad we reached one. And we completed the quest Limits of Awareness. Adenine's removed herself from the party, and she'll be standing here now. Oh, I'm so busy. It'll probably take about 1,000 years to decipher the information in here, give or take. Oh, by the way, you can still take me with you on your adventures if you like. I need a chase of pace once in a while, or this thing will drive me mad. Yeah, you can still use her, but anytime she's not in the party, she'll appear here, and she's not going to appear in Garfont Village anymore. But, well, with that done, next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, we'll be completing Vale's quest, as well as some of her not quest content. See you guys then.